Yeah. So what we created these three shapes using extrusion, right? Now, high time we create a new thing, right? And let's open a new design. In the new design, this time what we will do, we will use a thing called Revolve. As the shape simply suggests how a revolve works, right? Let's say I have to create a button or something very simple design. You tell me what it will be making, right? So again, I do the same thing. I go to the sketch. After going to the sketch, let's pick this time pick the front view. I pick the front view. I said, okay, here I want to design. What I want to design, I will say that I want to take a line, and with this line, I'll go here for 30 mm, right? After 30 mm, I want to go with this line again, and with this line, I want to go a little bit inside. Okay, and I am really not sure what I'm making, but let's see what we are trying to make. And then I will go here, and then I'll say this thing is done, right? So I got some shape. Now the shape has little bit tight thingies. Let's see, can we make it a little bit rounded and curved? So what we will do, let's go in the, let's see if anything I am having by which I can modify. So in the modify, it says chamfer. So let's do the chamfer and see. So chamfer and fillet, both works, right? So let's do this thing and it became smooth. Very good. Go here and again do this thing. I think C works for the chamfer. I don't know. Let's look. And so let's go for fillet. Fillet works for, let's see, fillet works with the F. So I will go here and I will say F. I don't know it worked or not. Let's go and pick this line and pick this line, and this is the center. I will put 7 again because I'm somehow a bit obsessed with that number. Go here, I will go here, I'll pick fillet again, I will go here, I will go here, and again it has become, and I will put here this time 4 mm. Let's do it, whatever it is suggested, right? After doing that, what I have to do, I will select this whole thing. I will go to finish sketch. After finishing sketch, I'll go here. This time I'll pick revolve, and after revolving it, it will ask me a very simple thing around what axis you want to revolve, because profile has been already selected. Let's say I want to revolve around this axis and see. Okay, and I got a beautiful shape that looks like some handle or something. So let's say anytime today, tomorrow, in future, if you want to create a handle, you know what you have to do, right? This handle is a little bit small. It looks like a knob, but what you want to create a bigger one, you can always go about it. So now if we know like this, let's create some quick few other shapes in the next class where we will be doing other things. But before that, let's say this is just for the fun that I created this thing and I'm really in love with this. Now I want to do just one more thing. I want this to be a gold knob, right? Somehow it's coming to my mind. I want to be the gold knob. Go to the design, go to rendering, and once you go to rendering, it will ask you physical material, it will ask you appearance, and third thing is the scene, and the three things will be sufficient, right? Because you want in the gold, so it has to be metal, right? And then you don't want aluminum, you don't want brass, you don't want copper, you don't want iron, you don't want nickel, you don't want stainless steel, you don't want any of these things, right? There is a gold. Where is G G G G G G G G G G G G G G G G G G G G G G G gold? How do I miss gold? Now click here and drag and drop this. So this is your gold. And I think gold don't have a color or shades. That is the gold. Gold is gold, right? I'm not talking about white gold, black gold. Gold is gold. And then this is my beautiful gold. And now let's say in appearance, you will not get anything, right? It generally you get it like you want to give some finish and all the things, that kind of things you get in the metal. Let's say again, aluminum, brass, silver, in the gold, only one gold polished, that already we got it, but still like you want to put it, you can put it. I don't see it will change anything. And now comes the last thing, which is the environment. The environment does what? Let me show you. So let's say scene setting, decal, text map and control, right? Scene set decal does what? I want to put my logo, let's say, on this. Can I do that? Let's go and do on the decal. And once I am on the decal, it's asking me from where you want, say insert from my computer. And in the computer, let's see if I have YoLabs logo on BNG. If it allows me to go back there, I'll click on this and I'll say open. And now it's asking me to select the face. Let's say we want to select this face. And we have a beautiful, beautiful logo. Right? I don't want to do anything with that. It's already looking good enough. So what I will do, I will say, I don't want to spoil. I'll say, okay. And what could be better than this? Now what I will do, right? Even this could be our trophies later on. What could be better looking than this? And now what I will do, I will say render. Now anybody can ask me what render means. Render means nothing. At this angle, it will give me a beautiful picture, right? That looks very realistic and real. Okay, so you need to save your design. I don't know why I didn't save it. Let's go to the file. Let's go to the save. It will ask me what you want to save. So we will say, see the time it's taking, and this is one of the faster computer. So let's say Revolve with YoLabs. Logo. Right? Time to render. It's render. And now it's asking me what you want. You want a video, you want a print, you want web, for mobile, for what? Let's say I want a video. So I'll click on a video, right? What kind of picture you want? 4 megapixel, 9 megapixel, 2.1 megapixel, let's say 720. It's